Alright, what is up guys, Manny here, and welcome back to yet another episode of Norman Talks. This will be the third episode, and let me know if you guys want to see me do this a little more often, alright? Because I feel like I do this every now and then, occasionally, but I don't do it too often. I'm not sure why, but according to the YouTube algorithm, you guys apparently really enjoy it, so let me know if you guys want to see it a little more consistent, and I'll try to make that happen. But anyways, before we actually get into the topics and things like that, I do want to say thank you guys. We just hit 90 subs. And we're on the road to 100 still, so if you guys know anyone, a friend, a cousin, a boyfriend, a girlfriend, a parent, anyone at all who would be interested in the content that I make or anything like that, please definitely let them know about me, shout me out, it'll help me out a lot, and I'd appreciate that. But anyways, yeah man, we got 3 topics for today. The first one we're going to be talking about is our main man, Chris Pratt, because he just got announced that he's going to be voicing Mario in the upcoming Mario movie. And then we got our second topic of the day. Is going to be our main man, Manny Pacquiao, finally announcing his retirement from boxing. And then our third and final topic of the day is going to be about Thor: The Dark World, Thor 2. It's like an MCU topic. It's about the director. We'll get more into that when it comes, so definitely stick around. You don't want to miss that. But yeah, anyways, let's start the video. Alright ladies and gentlemen, man, to kick this video off, we're going to be talking about the main man, Chris Pratt. You may know him for the Marvel movies, Star-Lord. You may know him as that guy from the Jurassic World movies. But yeah, it's actually just been announced that he, of all people, is going to be voicing Mario in the upcoming Mario movie. And a lot of people are not happy about that, because apparently a lot of people just really don't like Chris Pratt. A lot of people believe it just should have been an Italian man to voice Mario instead of Chris Pratt. And I agree. I don't know. I don't hate Chris Pratt as much as everyone else does, but I don't know. Him as Mario, it just doesn't really work in my opinion. Like, you hear Mario, you see Mario, you don't think of Chris Pratt. He's not even in your first 100 people that you think of. So the fact that he's going to be voicing him, I don't know. A lot of people are really skeptical about that. Who knows? Maybe he might be able to cook something up. He might shock up. He might shut up all the haters. Who knows? He might shock the world. I have no idea. Don't get me wrong. I usually like Chris Pratt. He's good in the Marvel movies. He's good as Star-Lord and things like that. I'm not like a huge Jurassic World fan, so I haven't really seen him in those. So I don't know. He definitely has the charisma, I think, and the energy. I don't know, but voice acting, I'm not 100% sure though, because voice acting and acting are 2 completely different things. And voice acting is a hard thing to do, honestly, so maybe he can pull it off, maybe he can't, I don't know. Like I said, I don't hate Chris Pratt. I'm not like one of those people who's just like, yo, Chris Pratt is Mario, bro? No, I'm not watching this movie. I'm not one of those people. Like I said, I respect the guy, okay? I know he's a little controversial and stuff like that. He made like a tweet or something, and a lot of people were really upset, so like all the Marvel co-stars and stuff like that had to come to his aid and help him out. So I know he lost a lot of fans for that. I forgot what the tweet was about. You can always look it up. And then I know like a lot of people were really mad because, the whole Infinity War thing. Like, you guys have to understand that's fake. That is a movie, okay? So the fact that a lot of people actually sent Chris Pratt hate mail and stuff like that and threatened him on social media because of what he did in Infinity War, like that says something. That says just how toxic the MCU fan base really is. The fact that this man's life was really threatened by a movie, like, you gotta understand that possibility for them like winning. They weren't gonna win that one anyways. Like, Doctor Strange literally said that they were only gonna win the one, like, out of I forgot how many. But anyways, they were gonna lose that one anyways. So you guys gotta understand, okay? Chris Pratt, he's just an actor. He's just doing this job, all right? So cut him some slack, all right? He may not be your favorite. He may not be your favorite Chris out of Chris Hemsworth, Chris Evans, and Chris Pratt. But don't hate him. I think that's a little harsh. But I do think that Chris Pratt, he definitely has some weight on his shoulders because, Mario is such a beloved character, one of the most, popular and most famous video game characters of all time. So the fact that he's going to be voicing Mario, a lot of people are like, I don't know, man. I don't think he can do it. I don't know. But we got to see first, okay? Maybe if they drop like a trailer or something and we can actually hear him. I don't know if he actually released a video of him doing the voice or anything like that. But we'll see. I know a lot of people were actually okay with the other voice actors. Like, we got Jack Black as Bowser, and the voice of Toad, I forgot, it was Keenan Peele, I believe. or was it Keegan Michael Key? I think it was him. You guys know who they are. But anyways, yeah, everyone else in the cast for the voice acting, everyone was like, okay, that's cool, all right, whatever. But then they saw Chris Pratt as Mario, because he's the main character, whatever. And people were just not having it. Okay, people were very upset. There's a few people who's like, oh, Chris Pratt of Mario, okay, I can handle that. That's cool. I like Chris Pratt, sure. But majority of people were just not okay with this. All right, this was apparently just the most unacceptable event that happened for a lot of people, because like I said, a lot of people just really don't like Chris Pratt. A lot of people just really just simply just don't like the guy. So I don't know, maybe Chris Pratt can cook up something, maybe he can shock the world, maybe he can actually put on a great performance. Who knows? Because the Sonic movie, for instance, that movie was very controversial when it first came out. People saw the way Sonic looked. And people were like, yo, I am not watching this movie unless you guys redesign him. This is an outrage. I can't believe y'all actually put this out. So, the creators of the movie, they delayed the movie for like a year. They redesigned Sonic and everything like that. People were all like, Jim Carrey as Dr. Eggman, Dr. Robotnik, and stuff like that. And, they actually really enjoyed Jim Carrey's performance. Jim Carrey actually carried that movie, in my opinion. No pun intended. And the Sonic movie actually was a huge success. It's actually the biggest video game movie of all time, I believe. I think it beat out Detective Pikachu. I don't know if Mortal Kombat beat that. The new Mortal Kombat movie that came out this year, I don't know if that beat that, but the Sonic movie was very big. Alright, so it was actually a success. The fact that they actually did the redesign and stuff like that, that definitely helped with the movie financially. So hopefully Chris Pratt can do something like that. I don't know. Like I said, I'm more of a Sonic fan than a Mario fan, but I love Mario. Okay, I played his games. I'm a huge Smash Bros. Fan. I'm a huge Mario Kart fan. So I don't know. I'll see it. Hopefully Chris Pratt can do his thing, but we'll see. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, in other news, we got our man Manny Pacquiao, alright, officially announcing his retirement from boxing. And this is very upsetting, okay? Manny Pacquiao has been one of the greats for many, many years. So the fact that now he's gone, he's putting this chapter in his life behind him, it's kind of upsetting, alright? It's kind of upsetting. I believe he lost his last fight, so maybe that was like the final nail in the coffin. Maybe that was the sign to tell him that, okay, I'm done now, okay? I lost, I'm not as good as what I used to be. Maybe it's time for me to just, hang it all up and move on with my life. Maybe that was it. Maybe it was just the age thing. Who knows? But Manny Pacquiao, a lot of people love him, man. He's definitely a fan favorite. Definitely, someone that we all rooted for and everything like that. He's definitely one of the greats. Even Floyd Mayweather himself said that Manny Pacquiao was the greatest opponent that he's ever faced. And that's definitely a huge achievement, man, because Manny Pacquiao, he's definitely earned his place in the Hall of Fame. He's definitely a veteran for the boxing scene. And I don't know. I don't know if he's going to pull a Floyd Mayweather and, he retires, then he comes back. He retires, then he comes back. He retires, then he comes back. I don't know if that's going to be the case with him. I don't think it will be because, Floyd Mayweather, he loves his money, all right? He loves money. He'd do anything for a payday, So, I don't know if Manny Pacquiao is going to go that way as well. Because personally, I don't know what he does nowadays. I was on his Instagram page, and he seems to be keeping busy. He seems to be doing other things other than boxing. So, I'm happy for him in that regard. But yeah, man, boxing won't be the same without him. He's a legend. But yeah, man, we'll see. Hopefully, he has some, success in his future. Definitely one of the greats. He's definitely up there with Floyd Mayweather, Mike Tyson, Muhammad Ali, all in my opinion, okay? Maybe you may feel differently. Maybe you may say that Manny Pacquiao is overrated. Maybe you may say, oh, he's lost too many times, bro. He's not that good. But, people love him, okay? Even for his losses, people still love this man. And I understand why, okay? He's just a good presence, great fighter, and you can't really go wrong with him, okay? Maybe you may have lost some money on a few of his fights, because like I said, he doesn't have like a perfect squeaky clean record or anything like that. He's definitely lost before, but that's alright, okay? Everyone's lost, okay? Muhammad Ali, he's lost. Mike Tyson, he's lost. Even Rocky Balboa, he's lost. I mean, yeah, that's a movie, but still, it's Rocky. He counts, kinda. Okay, but yeah, he's lost. So what? So be it. Okay, it's fighting. Okay, you're not gonna win every single match unless you're Floyd Mayweather. But yeah, I actually just looked it up, and this man is 42 years old. So actually, he's younger than Floyd Mayweather. So that's actually kind of surprising. But yeah, let me know what you guys think. What do you guys think is like the age range which you should just like stop boxing? Do you guys think it's like in the late 30s, early 40s, mid 40s? Let me know. I don't know, cause I think he still has it. He just lost his his flow a little bit, man. I don't know. But like I said, I'd rather him be safe and healthy than to keep trying to box and trying to win fights and stuff like that. Like I know I keep comparing him to Floyd Mayweather and stuff like that, and I apologize. All right, I really am. I'm not trying to do it. It's just kind of the way it's coming out. But yeah, I talked about this in like the first episode of Norman Talks, I think it was, where I was telling you guys how Floyd Mayweather said that his health is more important than the money. He wouldn't risk his health for anything in the world. So I hope that Manny Pacquiao has that same mindset. He doesn't try to get like a little payday or anything like that. Because from what I know, I don't know if he has any like injuries like that, like brain damage or any like previous like actual like body injuries like that. So I don't know. I can't really speak on it, but Manny Pacquiao definitely has done a lot for the boxing community for a long time. Okay, for a very very long time. So it's good that he's retiring in style. I think. Some people may say the losses tarnish his, his history and stuff like that, but I don't think it does, man. I don't think it does. Lots of great fighters have taken the L. Conor McGregor, he loses all the time. Ronda Rousey, she lost plenty of times. Well, she's lost twice, but she went on hiatus both times. Then she went on to WWE. She lost so bad, she said, all right, forget the UFC, I'm going to do wrestling now. All right, so you got that. Yeah, man. Honestly, Pacquiao, we will be missed. All right, we gotta miss you. Great fighter. You're gonna be gone, but not forgotten. Okay. Besides, who's to say he won't come out of retirement? All right. Maybe he might do it like once or twice or whatever. I don't think he'll do it nearly as much as Floyd Mayweather did. But yeah, we'll see, man. Because Manny Pacquiao, I think he still has a few years in him, man. That's the thing. Like, I'm kind of upset, but I understand why. He's not as young as he once was. He's not as fast as he once was. He's not probably as strong as a striker as he once was. But that's all right. Okay, age catches up with everyone. All right, so you guys gotta understand. Some of you diehard fans, may be like, "Oh, he's a quitter," or, "Oh, I can't believe he's doing this." Cut him a break, okay? If you did the same thing for years on end, you'd want to switch it up too. You'd want to, say one day, all right, I'm done with this. Let me go do something else. Or, okay, I've done this for a very long time. Now it's time for me to go on with my life. Like wrestlers, for instance, The Rock. He could still wrestle if he'd wanted to, but he said, I'm done with this. Okay, I've wrestled enough. Let me go do acting. Or same thing with John Cena. Even now he's done the movies, stuff like that. He's wrestled for a long time. But now he's like, okay, I want to try this acting thing out now, I want to do something different. But even Tony Hawk, didn't Tony Hawk become like a chef at one point? Wasn't that like a thing a while ago? So, it happens, all right? Everyone wants to switch it up. Everyone wants to try something new. Celebrities, for instance, a lot of celebrities really don't like the spotlight. A lot of them are just like, all right, I've done the acting thing. I've been on the talk shows. I've done movies. I've done TV. I've been, the front page of the magazines. I've been in, the red carpet and stuff like that. Now I just want to kind of live the little subtle, calm life. Like I've experienced the Hollywood life. Now I just want to be a regular man again. So I can understand, Manny Pacquiao, I think he deserves it. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, that is going to put us at our last and final topic of the day. And today we're going to be talking about Thor: The Dark World. Why we're talking about this movie? Let me tell you. Because for a lot of people, this is the weakest and the worst Marvel movie up to date. Well, at least from the MCU standards. But, yeah. So the director, he's come out and said that he wants to redo it like Zack Snyder did with the Justice League movie. The director of this movie says that he wants to redo it, okay? For good reason, alright? Because for those of you who don't know, Thor: The Dark World is often regarded as the weakest and the worst movie in the MCU. And, who wants to hold that title? Who wants to be like, yo, I got the worst movie in the MCU. All of the great movies, all the good ones, and I have the worst one. No one wants to hear that. No one wants to hold that title. You know, some people may say The Incredible Hulk is the worst one. Some people may say Iron Man 2 is the worst one. But for a majority of people, Thor I'm sorry, I'm fumbling here. But anyways, Thor the Dark World, a bit of a tongue twister, is for lots of people the worst one, the weakest one, the one that's just not that interesting, the one that's just slow and sluggish, the one that just doesn't really add much to the Thor character. And the fact that, you know, he wants like a Zack Snyder cut version of Thor the Dark World is somewhat interesting to me, man. I think you know, I would want to do it too, okay? If I was in his shoes and I was like, okay, a lot of people think I have the worst MCU movie, I'd want to rewrite that too. But anyways, I simply just don't think that we need it, if that makes sense. Because, you know, we've seen Thor for many other movies now. Thor Ragnarok was so good. We're going to see him in a fourth Thor movie, and we're going to see him in Guardians of the Galaxy 3. So we really don't need Thor the Dark World remastered, revamped, re-released, whatever. It's just kind of unnecessary in my eyes. Like, don't get me wrong, Thor isn't my favorite character. If it was like make another Iron Man movie or redo Iron Man 2 or Iron Man 3 or something like that, whichever one you guys prefer, I'd be all for it. I love Iron Man. I love Tony Stark. I love Robert Downey Jr. But for Thor, I'm just not like a huge Thor fan. I really don't care for this movie. Like a lot of people don't. We all try to forget it. Like, it's not like the worst movie I've ever seen. All right, don't get that impression. It's not like the worst thing I've ever seen on screen. But for MCU standards, I definitely say it's the weakest. Like I said, some people say it's Thor, some people say it's Iron Man 2, but for me, it's Thor the Dark World. This movie has nothing good about it, but that's just me. Like Iron Man 2, at least it's fun, okay? At least it has its moments. It tries to tie a little too much in, like for a short run time, but I enjoy it. The Incredible Hulk isn't as bad as a lot of people make it out to be, but it's not great. Yeah, but let me know what you guys think about this. Would you guys want to see another Thor 2, Thor the Dark World, like a little re-release version of it, just with a few tweaks, like the Zack Snyder version of the Justice League? Would you guys be down for that, or are you just like, yo, the damage is done, I don't care, I don't really care for Thor 2, like, I really don't want to watch it? Because it doesn't make a lot of sense now. I mean, you know, like I said, we've seen Thor in Infinity War and Endgame, Thor Ragnarok, he's gonna be in Thor Love and Thunder, he's gonna be in the Guardians of the Galaxy 3, so, you know, it doesn't really make sense for us to backtrack, honestly, especially with the new phase for Marvel that we're going through, you know, and everything that's happening. So I say we don't really need it. I understand why you'd want to, but I feel like it's just a little too late. Like, Thor the Dark World came out 2013, like, yeah, we don't really need to go back that far. Okay, we don't need it, okay? Like I said, Thor the Dark World is just simply not a lot of people's fans' favorites. Whenever I see people's tier list, people ranking the Marvel movies, this one is at the bottom, like dead last or second to last. Like, at least the first Thor movie, at least it has the whole, like, fish out of water element to it, so, you know, it can do that. And Thor the Dark World is just not great. It's just not interesting. It's just not fun. Doesn't really do much for our character. In Thor Ragnarok, it's really fun. It's a really fun action movie. It's comedic. It's just a good time, you know. So I'd say that this one is easily the weakest one of the trilogy. I think that he does have the weakest trilogy out of the big three for Iron Man and Captain America. I think that he has the weakest trilogy, even though Thor Ragnarok was so good. It's just his first two movies just never really did much for me, so I just kind of just never really went back to rewatch them. Like I said, the first one, it has Hawkeye in it, like a little cameo I thought was cool. It's like a fish out of water type deal. The end of Iron Man 2 has a little Thor's hammer cameo, whatever. And that's cool, but just Thor the Dark World, I'm just not for it. But anyways, ladies and gentlemen, that is going to wrap up this episode of Norman Talks. And let me know what your favorite topic of the day was. Was it the Chris Pratt? Was it the Manny Pacquiao? Or was it the Thor 2, the director wanting to make a little Snyder cut version of Thor 2? Let me know. But anyways, man, like I said, we are on the road to 100. I'm definitely glad that you guys have been supporting me all this time. We've come a very, very long way. And I do appreciate each and every last one of you guys. Hopefully we can continue to grow. Hopefully you guys just tell me what do you want to see more? What do you want to see more episodes like this? More Norman Talks, more unpopular opinions, more vlogs, more gaming? Let me know, and I'll try my best to make it happen. But anyways, man, I will see you guys in the next video. I'm in A4, and I will see you guys next time. Whatever I am doing, I have no idea. But yeah, man, I am out. Peace.